Achieving equality. Learning objectives. Know the meanings of prejudice and stereotypes, understand discrimination and inequality, become aware of the negative consequences of discrimination. The society that we live in comprises people from various social groups who are different in many ways. Since we believe in unity in diversity, we should have been living peacefully with one another irrespective of those differences. Often, we see that diversity is not accepted, and people harbor attitudes of hostility towards those who are different from them. They form opinions about the other groups, and this often leads to tension in the society. Such opinions are often prejudiced. 1. Prejudice. Prejudice means to judge other people in a negative or inferior manner without knowing much about them. It happens when people have false belief and ideas. Prejudice. Pre-1. Judge. The word prejudice refers to prejudgment. Prejudices can be based on many things like people's religious beliefs, the region they come from, the color of their skin, their accent, or the clothes they wear. The types of prejudice are gender prejudice, racial prejudice, class prejudice, disability prejudice, and so on. For example, urban people are more civilized than rural people in attitudes and behavior, is one such prejudice. 1.1 Causes for prejudice. Some common social factors that contributes to the rise of prejudice are 1. Socialization. 2. Conforming behaviors. 3. Economic benefits. 4. Authoritarian personality. 5. Ethnocentrism. 6. Group closure. 7. Conflicts. 2. Stereotypes. When prejudice gets stronger, it develops into a stereotype. Stereotype is a false view or idea about something. For example, girls are not good at sports. Stereotype is learned at a very early age, and children grow to have very strong ideas or opinions about things, groups or ideologies. As children grow up, the lines of like and hate for other things, people, cultures, beliefs, languages become sharper. Example: Raghu was hit in his eye with a soft ball, and to everyone's surprise, he started to cry. The others started to laugh at him, many felt sad for him, but started laughing along with others. Now we understand that when we fix people in our image, we create a stereotype. In the above example, we have a general opinion that girls cry and boys don't cry. When Raghu cried out of pain, others laughed at him. Gender-based stereotypes are often portrayed in films, advertisements, and TV serials. Almost all the advertisements related to detergents, washing machines, dishwashers and others show a woman as the main lead or user of that product. On the other hand, all the stunts shown in a bike advertisement is performed by ferocious-looking men. 3. Inequality and discrimination. Inequality means difference in treatment. The different forms of inequalities such as caste inequality, religious inequality, race inequality, or gender inequality give rise to discrimination. Discrimination can be defined as negative actions towards people. Discrimination can happen on the basis of color, class, religion, gender, etc. Treating dark-skinned people differently from fair-skinned people, giving more importance to people of higher than to those of lower caste, and thinking boys are smarter than girls, are all thoughts of discrimination. Article 15(1) of the Constitution states that the state shall not to discriminate against any citizen on grounds only of religion, race, caste, sex, place of birth, or any of them. End of apartheid. After 27 years in prison, former South African President, Nelson Mandela, was freed in 1990 and successfully achieved the end of apartheid in South Africa, bringing peace to a racially divided country, and leading the fight for human rights around the world. Dr. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar. He is popularly known as Baba Saheb. He was an Indian jurist, economist, politician, and social reformer. He earned his MA in 1915, and then obtained AD.Sc at the London School of Economics, before being awarded Ph.D. by Columbia University in 1927. He served as the chairman of Drafting Committee of the Constituent Assembly, and hence regarded as the father of Indian Constitution. He was independent India's first law minister. He was posthumously awarded the Bharat Ratna in 1990. 3.1 Caste discrimination. Caste system is the most dominant reason for inequality and discrimination in India. In the beginning, the society was divided into different groups on the basis of occupation, known as varnas. Many people in India have fought against caste oppression. The most prominent among them was Dr. BR Ambedkar. He belonged to a such depressed family and suffered discrimination throughout his childhood. He fought actively for equality among the citizens of India. 3.2 Gender discrimination. Gender discrimination refers to health, education, economic, and political inequalities between men and women in India. For example, a girl is not allowed to go to college after finishing her schooling. Similarly, most of the girls are not allowed to select a career of their choice, rather they are forced into marriage. In some families, girls are not allowed to wear modern dresses, while boys in such families often wear modern dresses. 3.3 Religious discrimination. Religious discrimination is unequal treatment of an individual or group based on their beliefs. Religious discrimination has been around for a long time. There have been problems between people of different religions for thousands of years. Some people are not allowed to enter in public places, especially the places of worship, because they belong to another religion. Some religious people often end up in conflict with each other because of their rituals and way of life. 3.4 Socioeconomic inequality. In the socioeconomic field, the benefits of growth have not been spread evenly. However, the income inequality is much higher than the inequality in human development. The low-income districts are associated with low industrial development, low agricultural productivity. And low human development. Similarly, the districts with literacy rate are found to be with lower sex ratio. 3.5 Remedial measures for abolishing inequality and discrimination. The remedial measures for abolishing inequality and discrimination in Indian society are as follows. 1. Wider access to quality basic services, like healthcare and education for all. 2. Be aware of current gender bias. 3. Make women more visible in public life and institution to eradicate gender disparity. 4. Be open to learning about other religions. 5. Promoting community dining in the classroom may help the students to sit together without any bias of caste, religion or gender. 6. Socialize with people of all types outside home. 7. Effective implementation of laws. 3.6 Constitution of India and equality. A constitution is a set of rules and regulations guiding the administration of a country. Article 14 of the Constitution of India provides equality before the law, or equal protection within the territory of India, and prohibits the unreasonable discrimination between persons. Our Constitution says ours is a land of diversity, therefore, equality has to be ensured for all. Two significant parameters to ensure equality in society are respecting diversity and ensuring freedom. The different kinds of freedom are freedom to follow their religion, speak their language, celebrate their festivals, and express their views freely. The Constitution is a legal framework of rules and regulations by which a nation would function. Equality is where untouchability is seen as a crime. In India, as per the Article 17 of the Indian Constitution, untouchability is totally abolished and its any form is forbidden. Even today, different types of discrimination are reported across the country. Women, peasants, tribes and people from lower social classes are still striving for equality in India. Prejudice means to judge other people in a negative or inferior manner without knowing much about them. Stereotype is a false view or idea about something. Discrimination can be defined as negative actions towards people. Discrimination can happen on the basis of color, class, religion and gender. Caste system is the most dominant reason for inequality and discrimination. Gender discrimination refers to health, education, economic and political inequalities between men and women. Religious discrimination is unequal treatment of an individual or group based on their beliefs. Prejudice, negatively judging other people or seeing other people as inferior. Stereotype, creating a standard image discrimination, when people are not treated equally on the basis of caste, color, religion, sex etc. Inequality, lacking equality, either economic or social or both. Constitution. A constitution is a set of fundamental principles or established precedents according to which a state or other organization is governed.